How we going, YouTube? Back again to another episode for you guys, and today is the day where I finally say a couple of things. First of all, I'm back. Obviously, you guys know I recently moved to Queensland, and we've just been sort of setting everything up. That was a very long S, but it's just sort of been setting everything up and just getting everything ready and whatever else. I still am not ready. The only reason why I'm doing this today is just to let you know that I haven't forgotten about yous. Supercars with Shane is still going. It's just, I do want to apologise though, because it has been a bit of a delay with uploading videos and recapping races and whatever else. But yeah, like I say, guys, we've just recently moved to Queensland, as you guys know, and the weekend of Barbagallo, obviously that was the weekend we were moving away, or well, the weekend before we moved away, because that was on the weekend, and then we moved on the Wednesday, so it was chaotic, and I couldn't really upload anything. And then I missed Winton. Winton, I was up here, and I didn't actually have internet connected just yet, obviously because of moving and whatever else. And so I missed Winton, and what was the last round that just happened? What was the one that just happened? Darwin. Darwin. I had internet and I had everything, but I was down Newcastle for a wedding, family related wedding. So next weekend coming is Townsville, and I will be uploading Townsville, thank God. But today, just want to take a bit of time to show you around. This got recommended a couple of months back, actually ages ago now, of me doing a merchandise video, and that is what I'm doing today, thank God. It's been a while since I've been planning how to do this, and I was just like, I'm just going to throw everything everywhere, and wherever it lands, that's where it will go, and that's not where it will stay forever, but that's where it will be for the video. But guys, this is my merchandise video. I'm going to just sort of roam around. I'm actually in my studio granny flat, which is where I've got all my merchandise and whatever else. It's just behind that. As you can tell, the Lee Holsworth flag holding up the door and whatever else. But before we go into the merchandise area, I just want to show you, this is my drum kit here. It's got nothing to do with supercars, I know, but you know, just whenever I get bored, I just come here and rock out. So pretty much everything that I have is, God, my lips are really blue. It's cold up here. Leave me alone. So, and plus I'm wearing a singlet, so that doesn't really help either. All these little cards here I got from last year. They're all stuff I got from Eastern Creek from when me and Charisse went down. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. And that's where all the posters and stuff I got as well. As well as that, I got heaps and heaps of posters and whatever else. I spotted a fan actually in, where was it? Somewhere. Before I came up here, I spotted them somewhere, and I gave them a bunch of posters and that, and they were pretty happy with that. But not supercars related, but I'm a big Bulldogs fan, and you'll probably see a lot of Bulldog stuff around too. But Hazem Masri's book thing, yeah. That's one of my favourites. So yeah, that's the drum kit. My press and high. Oh, that's another thing I didn't do today as well, is put my hats up. Oh well, we'll get to that one day. All the magazines and whatever else, some of them way out of date, like this one here, 2007's Bathurst 1000 race program. It says that on the cover. Duh. I got 2013's and last year's ones as well. So I did want to, originally what I wanted to do was get something from every year up at Bathurst, and one of the things I wanted to do was get a program. It's when it came to like going back to mum and dad's place and actually finding all my merchandise and whatever else, the hell if I could find all my programs. So I'm really, really devastated about that. But I've got every single one since 2006 to now, and whatever else. We've got last year's just yearly book as well. It's got Shaney Van Gisbergen on it, and Street Commodore beside it. But yeah, Lee's big flag here. Obviously, he signed it from last year's Newcastle 500. Oh my god, no, sorry, he signed that up at Bathurst, my bad. But this is where it all happens in here, guys. I'm going to start off with just over here first. This happened last year. I went to Eastern Creek to do a Supercars experience with Adrenaline, and that was a Christmas present from Amy. You guys know who that is. She got me that, and I wanted to put that somewhere where I know that I would enjoy looking at it, and that's pretty much in eyes view of when you walk in, kind of thing. But here's a couple more. We got Greg Murphy, I'm guessing 2005. Jason Bright, 2000. Well, I thought it was 2003 at first because Greg Murphy or Rick Kelly's Kmart car is there, and that is the design of that year's car as well. So I'm guessing that's either 2003 or 2000. Yeah. Stephen Richards, 2007. That was the first year that they ran the V8 Commodore, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it was the first year. No, 2008. So it must have been 2008. But that's the Jack Daniels car. That is one of my favourites. I love that car. That was absolutely awesome. And then there's a little one down here. We've got Greg Murphy again, Stephen Richards again, and Marcus Scafus in the HRT colours. So that's actually quite good. Got another flag here representing Holden Racing Team. There's a lot of Holden Racing Team stuff around. It's not... who do they describe themselves as now? Red Bull, that team, yeah. I like the original. The original's good. Last year I got Super Chip Auto Bathurst 1000 flag. Obviously it's covered by this at the moment, and I'll show you in a second what's in there. There's a couple of shirts and all that down here that I haven't really sorted out yet, but that is there. There's a couple of posters. We'll just have a quick squiz and see who's here. Here's James Courtney. Ooh, Jamie. Jamie's Courtney. Who else have we got? Oh, we got Nick Percat from last year. That's a big ass poster. There's a couple of big posters. Whoops. And that's pretty much it. I got 2 Red Bull ones as well. Yeah, we're gonna get to that one in a second. But all these ones are like just random friggin' supercar shirts that have just like got supercars on them and whatever else. So they're not too bad. This used to be Dad's old shirt. That's pretty funny. There's a Peter Brock one here. And a couple of other Bathurst ones as well. Yeah, that's pretty good. This part of the floor is probably... I actually just spent ages sorting all this out. I'm going back to my old habits. When I had my vlog channel, I always used to look at the screen, which is this part here, and not the camera. It really, really used to annoy me, because I'd be looking at myself and not actually engaging in you guys. So I've got to try and cover that part out and actually keep watching you guys. But anyway, this part here, these are all like all my shirts and jackets kind of bonded together kind of thing. We'll start here. Last year when Supercars came to Newcastle, Charlotte Pointing, who is a fellow Novocastrian, that's her Aussie racing car shirt, and she signed it as well. If you can probably see it right there, you probably can, hopefully you can, but that is her shirt. And yeah, supporting another fellow Novocastrian. 2010 Bathurst Team Vodafone shirt, signed by Craig Lowndes, Mark Scaife and Jamie Wincup. That's actually not a bad shirt. I don't like the material on this shirt though, because it was just weird and it just whatever. Kmart Racing, who remembers them? Kmart Racing, and also Sprint Gas. Now I know that they're not the same team, but it's driven by the same person, so screw you. Greg Murphy. Actually, who signed the back of this? I know that someone signed the back of this. Actually, both Greg Murphy and Rick Kelly signed the back of this. So awesome, good stuff. And I will show you just to let you know that they did, because if I don't show you, then you'll question it. You can barely see it because it's very faded. Obviously, it's very, very old. As you can see, it's got like bleh all over it. We got Valvoline Cummins Commodore. Back in the old days. Now, Valvoline actually used to be my favourite car. I admit, they used to be my favourite car. I didn't really like Garth Tander, and I didn't know who Jason Bargwanna was because he was like a leprechaun. Sorry, James. But, yeah, I every year when, like, the liveries were getting done and whatever else, I always look forward to seeing the Valvoline car. Always loved and looked forward to it. And when they finally went to Fujitsu, I got the shits, but I kind of didn't, because that's when Lee kind of came into the category, and that's when my obsession with Lee happened. So, okay, back to normal, kind of. But yeah, that always look forward to seeing Gary Rogers Motorsports cars, and this is a shame that they lost their deal with Valvoline, and now they're back with Valvoline, which is hilarious. But, yeah, always loved to see those guys. Another one, the old HRT colours, black. And this jacket was absolutely awesome. It had a secondary jacket inside of it. So, like, you take that one off and then you put the other one on, and then you can either combine them to both. So, like, places like Bathurst, where you need so much clothing on just to keep warm. That jacket was awesome, and I absolutely love that jacket. It was fantastic. And that shirt too. The only problem I had with HRT was that they came in two colours. Now, I know most teams nowadays just come in like a couple of colours, but HRT had the worst colours for sun, and it was black and red. And whoever like supported the old HRT would tell you the same thing. Sounds like Dave's just getting the motorbike out. Nah, he's not. Anyway, moving on. Preston Hire, obviously, you guys know all about that. We don't need to go into that, but I have retired the jacket. I haven't really actually worn the vest yet, which is hilarious. So it's still technically brand new. But, yeah, I retired the jacket, and I'm going to end up getting the 2018 one this year sometime. Probably when I'm up at Bathurst again. Also, Jack Daniels Racing. This is Nissan jacket here, and this is the Holden shirt. That jacket is absolutely awesome. And it has some sentimental value to our Bathurst site, and I'll tell you why in a second. Camp Krusty. That's why. It was, what year was it? I think it was 2016. Pretty sure. Yeah, 2016. I'm just gonna put you down for a sec, but I'm gonna yell because the microphone is sort of there. But yeah, 2016. Nissan were doing a like a print thing on jackets and whatever else. So I was like, yeah, why not? And ended up getting Camp Krusty, which was our campsite name. And yeah, very, very good. And I kind of like the idea of having that on a jacket, because it sort of tells you who you are and whatever else. But that has a lot of... That jacket alone cost me $200. And I was like, oh, that actually, out of everything here, that was probably the most expensive thing, that jacket. Because not only was it $200, but an extra $25 to get all that printed on. So it was just like, oh, God. Moving on. Irwin Tools stuff. With Erebus, not Ford. As you can see, Erebus, and Erebus. And obviously, Lee Holsworth. The only reason why I got Erebus stuff, obviously, is because... Lee was the only one driving the Irwin Tools car at the time, and it was with Mercedes. So when people seen like the Erebus emblem on it, they automatically thought that, oh god, this guy's new to supercars, which I wasn't. Trust me, I wasn't. I was just supporting Lee and whatever car he followed, which is basically what I do. Every car that Lee has followed since 2006, I have literally followed. Like Preston High is there, Irwin Tools is there, and then we've got Fujitsu here. So it's like wherever he goes, I go, and whatever manufacturer he goes to, I go to as well. It's just a shame that I don't actually have anything Ford, because I would have loved to have something that had Ford on it, that had his name on it. But you get that. But that Irwin Tools jacket there, Betty Clemenco signed that, just below the Erebus sign as well. So that has some value to it as well. And obviously, like I said, these are the Fujitsu racing stuff. And yeah, I just love that. And that was the first year when I fully started supporting Lee. At the time, Bathurst for me was just Holden had to win, and then once I actually started supporting Lee full time, now it sounds weird, but when I actually started supporting Lee full time, that's when I bought all his merchandise that he was racing for at the time. So, yeah, and that was, what year was that? That was 2008. 2008, yes. Yes, 2008. And that was a really, really good race because for 122 laps or something, they were leading, and then they got black flagged for speeding in the pit lane. Thanks, Craig Bird. We're not going to get into that. But here's some more posters here, guys. Obviously the same one, duplicate from before. Ow, that really hurt. Duplicate from before, James Courtney's one. Tim Slade up in the corner. Fabs and Scotty McLaughlin. That's the only thing I have in here at the moment. Yes, that is the only thing I have in here at the moment that is modern and is not Holden. So that's weird. I'm gonna get some and the thing is, guys, I'm not a Holden supporter anymore. Like I said, I'm a Lee Holdsworth supporter. So, wherever he goes, I go. But to sort of even it out, because, yeah, I know you've looked around and there's been a lot of Holden stuff, a lot of Holden posters, a lot of Holden stuff. I got to sort of even it out now, so I'm just going to, every event I go to, I'm going to buy a little bit here and there from other teams now, just to sort of know that I do support the category and not just a couple of people. But yeah, that fucking thing. But this is probably my pride and joy right here. These two cars my life. I was not leaving Newcastle without these two. This here was the 2015 Gold Coast running car that Lee and who did he have? Sebastian Borte raced in. And again, Amy got me that for Christmas. The same year, we did the what do you call it? The V8 drive. What do you call it? Thingy? Yeah, that thing. So she got me that. Didn't get me. I got these off. I got this off Charisse, and I got that last year off Newcastle. I did that in 2009 at Bathurst, and I got this last year at Bathurst too. And this is his 2013. Erebus car also signed on the bonnet as well. And yeah, they are my prized possessions. I obviously want to get more. Don't get me wrong, I want to get more and whatever else. Now, guys, just a little something random. I don't know if you like the show or not, but I don't care. I'm showing you anyway. But I am a massive South Park fan. I am humongous. Check this out. You will not be able to get this in Australia. Ask Amy where she got it from. Because she is the one that got it for me. I'm pretty sure she had to get it overseas, I think. And she's just messaged me now saying pizza for lunch, pizza. And yes, we are still on talking terms too, guys. So, guys, that is pretty much it for in there. I do have one more thing I need to show you. And I have it in the other room. What is on me? Nothing. Now, Dad gave me a little gift before I left, and I was really happy when he gave me this, because it just showed you how much this actually meant to him, and for him to actually give it up and give it to me to bring it up here was quite special. But this is his Peter Brock memorial thingy that he actually gave me. It is signed. It is actually signed by him. It's not a photographed, printed signature. It is actually his signature. We have got it authenticized, or whatever the fuck the word is. We do have it cleared that it is actually his signature, and it doesn't actually have a printed version on it. But yeah, that has all of his career highlights, pretty much from when he started, all the championships he won in touring cars, the rounds completed, wins in total. Yeah, and it's just amazing. And obviously all of his Bathurst wins as well. And all of his pole position, well, not all of his pole positions, but there's 56 pole positions in succession, from 1979 to 1980. So, far out. Pretty much got pole position every time. So, but yeah, that is probably the coolest part of it, is that part there, and it's just ironic that it's just above my drums, so he can listen to how crap I am at the drum kit. But guys, that's pretty much it. I do have all these hats and whatever else, and I just totally forgot all about it. Actually, I still got to find the box for them. I don't even know where they are. So when I do find them, I will do like another sort of video-ish on what was that, on Instagram, and I'll just like sort of quickly do it, and you will see it there. But guys, that is pretty much it. And yeah, just to let you know, I will be back next weekend for the Townsville 400. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It's been like nearly a month and a bit since I've actually seen Supercars, so I'm really looking forward, just sitting down and just enjoying it again. But guys, that's pretty much it. We're finally moved, thank God. I'm so happy to be here. And just because I live in Queensland doesn't mean I'm not supporting the New South Wales Blues, which State of Origin is on tonight, and I'm hoping that the Blues take home the victory. So guys, that is it. Thank you very much for being so patient with me. I'm going to sort of face the sun. Yeah, thank you for being so patient with me, and I am sorry that I haven't actually got a chance to upload anything until now, but being today as well, it's beautiful out here. It's just marvelous. Like, look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I just thought, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do the merchandise video, and we'll do that, and then just so you guys know that I'm still alive and not dead on the side of the road. So guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it if you did. Comment down on something, on anything, whatever. You can dislike it if you want. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you hit that icon too, so when I upload videos, you are literally the first ones to know that it will go up. And guys, that's pretty much it. I love you all. Thank you so much for being so patient, and I shall see you next weekend for the Townsville 400 or whatever the hell number it is. And don't forget as well, sorry, don't also forget that I will now be uploading on Tuesday afternoons. I'm not going to do it on Mondays. I'm going to be doing it on Tuesdays. It just gives me a little bit more time to edit the videos and whatever else. But guys, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the icon, and I shall see you next weekend. Cheers.